Today we are going to focus on a subject that often confuses many individuals: false twin flames. The false twin flame is merely a construct of the ego, a mirage that disguises itself as a genuine connection. In this video, we'll explore 5 key signs that can help you identify whether your connection is genuine or merely an illusion. So let's get into it. Before we delve into the signs of false twin flames, let's briefly revisit the concept of twin flames. The theory is that twin flames are 2 beings who are split into different bodies but share the same soul. They usually embark on individual journeys before reuniting. The connection is deep, intense, and transformative. However, it's important to note that sometimes this sacred bond can be misinterpreted or mistaken for what we refer to as a false twin flame. In other terms, some may refer to it as a karmic relationship, trauma bonding, or even confuse it with a soulmate. Despite the various labels and interpretations, the key focus remains on discerning whether the connection you are experiencing truly aligns with the essence of a genuine twin flame relationship. Let's unravel the signs and indicators to help you gain clarity on your own journey. The first sign to look out for is the lack of an authentic connection. Unlike genuine twin flame connections that resonate on a soul level, false twin flames often feel forced, superficial, or lacking depth. Pay close attention if your conversations consistently revolve around mundane topics, lacking the substance required to delve into the deeper emotional or spiritual realms that genuine twin flames explore. These signs can be indicative of a false twin flame. For example, in my own twin flame journey, my counterpart and I could engage in captivating conversations that would last for hours on end. It felt as if we had known each other since childhood. It got to a point where we had to set limits on our conversations to ensure productivity throughout the day. Essentially, if your conversations feel surfaced with no depth, then you know it's a sign this is not your twin flame. Another pivotal indicator to consider is the internal questioning and doubt that arises within you. If you find yourself persistently questioning the authenticity of the connection or sensing that something crucial is missing, these doubts emerge as a result of the absence of an authentic bond. Despite investing significant time and energy into the connection, you may experience a lingering feeling of insufficiency or an inherent imbalance within the relationship. Unlike the natural flow and synchronicity of a genuine twin flame connection, false twin flames often feel forced or contrived. Interactions may require considerable effort to maintain, lacking the effortless harmony and organic connection that true twin flames share. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever crossed paths with someone you suspected to be a false twin flame. Share your experiences with me and I'll do my best to reply to your comments. The second sign that raises concerns about a false twin flame revolves around the presence of unresolved emotional baggage. While true twin flame connections often act as catalysts for personal growth and spiritual development, false twin flames have a tendency to bring unresolved issues to the surface without facilitating genuine healing or growth. Instead, the connection may feel stagnant, repetitive, or emotionally draining. Within a false twin flame connection, you might observe a recurring pattern of stagnancy or a feeling of being trapped in emotional loops. Rather than progressing and evolving together, the relationship may seem like a repetitive cycle, with unresolved emotional issues resurfacing time and time again, lacking authentic resolution. If you sense a lack of growth or a sensation of being held back in your personal journey, it's possible that the connection is inhibiting your progress instead of supporting your individual evolution. Prior to meeting my twin flame, I found myself caught in a cycle of unresolved emotional issues, draining relationships, and repetitive patterns. It was only upon encountering my twin flame that I began to truly understand the lessons my soul needed to learn. Meeting my twin flame was like no other. It was an instant, deep connection and a sense of knowing, almost as if my soul knew it was about to go through some major transformation. My twin flame served as a mirror, reflecting back to me aspects of myself that required transformation. Through this transformative process, I broke free from my own toxic behaviors and embraced a new version of myself. The third sign of a false twin flame is the presence of a trauma bonding. For those who don't know, trauma bonding refers to a bond that develops between an abuser and their victim as a result of the intense emotional experiences and the power dynamics involved. When it comes to a true twin flame relationship, it's important to recognize that it can sometimes appear as a complex, intense, and even seemingly toxic bond. This is because the journey of a true twin flame union exposes all of your blind spots and dives deep into the unconscious aspects of your being. It shines a light on elements of yourself that you may not have been aware of, including narcissistic tendencies, selfishness, egocentrism, and other personal deficits that may have hindered you from experiencing true love. Your twin flame acts as a catalyst to bring these aspects to the surface for healing and transformation. At the beginning of the journey, it's common to mistake a trauma bond for a twin flame connection. The initial stages can have similarities such as intense excitement, strong physical and emotional chemistry, and the feeling of encountering someone unlike anyone else. You may have a burning desire to deeply know and understand them because they hold something that resonates with you. However, it's essential to be cautious during this phase because this initial infatuation and limerence can be a result of an empath's desire to be chronically bonded with a narcissist, creating a codependent match. In this kind of bond, both individuals subconsciously become entangled in a need to be seen, understood, and validated because they don't feel complete with themselves. The dynamic revolves around seeking external validation and completion. Therefore, it's important to discern between a trauma bond and a true twin flame connection, as they can initially exhibit similar traits. In a true twin flame relationship, the focus shifts. The individuals involved experience a sense of wholeness and inner unity within themselves. They are on a journey of seeking deeper spiritual understanding and growth, rather than simply trying to fill their own voids. Genuine twin flame connections promote love, growth, and harmony. Conversely, false twin flames may exhibit controlling tendencies, emotional manipulation, or a constant power struggle. This unhealthy dynamic is a clear indicator that it's not a genuine twin flame connection. If you're struggling with your twin flame relationship, I encourage you to stick around to the end of the video and learn about my 369 Align Challenge. This is a transformative challenge I created using Nikola Tesla's divine numbers 369 that guides you in shifting your focus and is designed to assist you in detaching your mind from your twin flame. This challenge will redirect your energy inward, enabling you to prioritize your own alignment and personal growth. So be sure to stick around and learn more about how you can join this challenge at the end of the video. Moving on, the fourth sign of a false twin flame connection is if there is a lack of spiritual alignment. You will definitely know this is false. One of the defining characteristics of genuine twin flame relationships is the deep spiritual resonance and alignment between the partners. True twin flames often find themselves sharing a similar spiritual path, values, or beliefs, which create a strong foundation for their connection. This alignment goes beyond superficial compatibility and delves into the core of their being. In a true twin flame connection, both individuals feel a sense of recognition and familiarity on a soul level. They often have a shared understanding of the universe, consciousness, and the deeper meaning of life. This spiritual connection serves as a catalyst for their mutual growth and evolution. Their bond supports and nurtures their spiritual journeys, acting as a source of inspiration and guidance. This spiritual alignment also allows true twin flames to engage in profound spiritual practices together. They may meditate, explore metaphysical concepts, engage in energy work, or embark on a joint quest for self-discovery. Their shared spiritual pursuits deepen their connection and provide opportunities for profound transformation and awakening. On the other hand, false twin flame connections may lack this spiritual alignment. While there may be intense attraction or a strong initial connection, the spiritual resonance is often absent or limited. The individuals may have conflicting beliefs, different paths of personal growth, or a misalignment in their values and priorities. This lack of spiritual alignment can result in a sense of disconnection or an inability to fully understand and support each other's spiritual journeys. It may manifest as a fundamental difference in their approach to life's challenges, a lack of shared spiritual practices, or a sense of spiritual stagnation within the relationship. Relationships can evolve and grow, and individuals can find ways to align their spiritual paths over time. However, when considering the signs of a false twin flame, a lack of spiritual alignment can be a significant factor to consider. The fifth and final sign of a false twin flame relationship is the inability to progress or evolve. False twin flame connections tend to hinder personal development and impede progress. Instead of fostering growth, these connections can trap individuals in cycles of stagnation or regression. There may be a sense of being stuck or unable to move forward on the spiritual journey. One key indicator of a false twin flame is the lack of support for personal growth and evolution. In such relationships, individuals may find themselves constantly facing the same challenges, repeating patterns, or experiencing a sense of being held back. The connection may feel stagnant, unfulfilling, or even regressive. If you feel like you're repeating the same cycle as your previous relationships and not much has changed, or there is no awareness for accountability, or you feel like this always happens to you, or everything feels surface, then this is a false twin flame connection. Another red flag is the absence of awareness and accountability within the relationship. In genuine twin flame connections, both partners are willing to take responsibility for their actions, acknowledge their mistakes, and actively work towards personal growth and healing. However, in a false twin flame connection, there may be a lack of introspection or a tendency to deflect blame onto others. This absence of self-reflection and accountability can hinder the progress and evolution of the connection. Furthermore, if you frequently find yourself saying, "This always happens to me," or experiencing a sense of predictability and surface-level interactions, it may indicate a false twin flame connection. True twin flame connections are characterized by deep, profound experiences that transcend the superficial. These connections delve into the depths of emotions, spirituality, and personal transformation. Again, in contrast, false twin flame connections often lack this depth, leaving you with a feeling of emptiness or a sense that something essential is missing. In conclusion, whether you find yourself in a false or true twin flame relationship, a karmic or soulmate connection, it's important to remember that these are ultimately just labels. Relationships serve as opportunities for growth, regardless of their categorization. Your soul will be presented with experiences that it can handle, but it is your responsibility to take ownership and learn the lessons that are meant for you. As a spiritual being having a human life experience, it's worthwhile to maximize your journey. Remember, the key lies in redirecting your focus towards self and questioning what the relationship is reflecting back to you. The truth is, every person in your reality mirrors your internal dialogue. So by aligning with your true self, you will find that things naturally fall into place. When you start to realize this, you have no other choice but other than to live your soul's purpose. I hope this video has provided you with a ton of value. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed this video. I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Also, if you're going through addictive patterns and obsessive thinking over your twin flame and you just can't seem to turn your mind off, don't worry, I've been there too, which is why I created the 369 Align Challenge using Nikola Tesla's divine numbers. This challenge is free to join, and it's designed to help you detach your mind from your twin flame, reclaim your personal power, and focus on your own alignment. You can join the challenge by subscribing to my email list by going to manifestworkshop.com/subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.